Good afternoon, David. This is Niko from Cliff Jones RV in Sealy. I want to make this video for you to tell you a little bit more about this Arctic Wolf 285 DRL fifth wheel. So, this 285 DRL has been a really great seller for us. The Arctic Wolves are very well insulated. They have a lot of features that other brands don't have at this price point, and they do feature a phenomenal build quality as well. So starting out in the cap, great thing about this RV is that it does have LED lights here, so it helps you when you hook and unhook in all lighting conditions. The good thing about the cap is that it does wrap around the sidewall. So the reason why this is important is that on some other RVs on the front cap, it can have a seam right here. So if you're going down the road at 70 miles an hour and you have a 10-mile-an-hour headwind, rain's hitting your RV, if it's raining outside, 80 miles an hour. So with this one, it'll just drip right off. It's less prone to leak versus other designs. And then also a great thing about this RV, it does have a turn-in point hitch. So if you have a shorter wheelbase truck, you can adjust this hitch to where you don't need sliders. So that will help save you money on your fifth wheel hitch installation. So I have this battery pack hooked up so you can see the lights on, but this is the storage up front here. This is where the battery goes. And over here on this side, you do have the solar panel prep. So if you want to add solar panels to keep your battery charged, keep your lights on, we have suitcases available with these power packs, and it just plugs in right there. So the entire RV is pre-wired for that, if you'd like to add it. It does have two large propane tanks, and great thing about these propane tanks is that they do have auto switchover. So if you're in the middle of cooking at night and you run out of propane, they'll switch over automatically, so it requires no intervention, no work on your behalf. So this is the pass-through storage, and the great thing about this RV, as you can see here, is that it is all aluminum construction. So everything is framed out, all the windows, all the doors, all the storage compartments, with aluminum. So it's much stronger and lighter versus wood. It'll hold up a lot better. And as you see, it says pass through, goes all the way through there. Tons of storage space for whatever you need. Also, this box here is an inverter, so this will power the fridge. The good thing about the fridge, it's oversized, it's a residential size, and it will run on just electric. So the reason why that's important is that you save on propane costs throughout the life of your RV. So whenever you're going down the road, that inverter works to power your fridge off of your vehicle's 7-way power. So also outside, this unit does have an electric awning, of course. And it's pretty good size, gives you good coverage out here. I'm not sure if you can see because it is rather bright right now, but it does have LED lights, pretty blue LED lights underneath the awning there. So it'll help illuminate this area at night. If you want to enjoy outside in the evening, it gives you plenty of light so you can see everything going on out here. And on the installation, the Arctic Wolves are one of the best insulated RVs out there. So for the price point, you get all aluminum construction and the insulation that can hold up in nearly any temperature. So as long as you take the same precautions you take at home during freezing temperature, you'll be just fine in this RV. Looking at the entrance door, this has a friction hinge. So the reason why that's important is some older RVs have hooks and latches on the door and also right here. And due to the sun, those will become brittle and break over time. Or, you know, sometimes you forget you're on there and you yank the door, you break it, and you have to replace it. So with this, you don't have to worry about it. If it's really windy outside, the door will just easily close itself and not slam against your RV. In addition to this, you have a screen door. So if you want to have the fantastic vent open, have a window open, and have your screen door open, you'll get really good cross ventilation if you go dry camping somewhere. Checking out Niagara Falls, you know, during the fall, it's very beautiful. So you don't have to necessarily run power if you don't want to, but you can get that going with this setup and get a good cross breeze. And then also, it does have a patented door opening system here, so you can easily open and close your door without letting any bugs in. Also, this RV has an extra large door handle. It has 3 folding positions, so you can fold it this way, have it here to help you get in and out of your RV. Some of them have a very small plastic door handle, but with this one it's oversized. It's really easy for people of all ages to get in and out. And you can also fold it this way when you're traveling. So now these step above steps, people really like these steps. It's a really, honestly, pretty big upgrade having the steps on here, and it has a really low entry point so people of all ages can easily get in and out of the RV. They are aluminum, so they'll hold up a lot better in the weather. It's not going to rust like the older style ones will, and you have 3 steps, not just 2 like some other ones have. And moving down this way, this unit does have marine grade speakers outside, and those pretty blue lights match the lights on the awning, so it gives you extra lighting outside. Pretty cool effect here. And you can bring the TV outside. It has this mount that's universal. Just pull the TV out and put it in there. It has cable hookup here, so if you want to watch the game outside you can. You also have power hookups, grounded power connection. Coming around this way, this is where the barbecue pit goes, and it has a propane quick connect underneath here, so you can hook up your pit really easily. Has a cargo rack that's rated for 200 pounds, so you can put a small generator or ice chest here. And you also have your spare tire conveniently located on the back. This unit also includes a ladder, so that way whenever you need to inspect your roof, as you should, you don't need to go out and grab a separate ladder. This one's already included. And then also it is prepped for a backup camera as well. So, you know, backup camera saves lives, especially with a 5th wheel. It'd be good to have eyes back here. So we do have those available through our parts department. We can install it for you if you'd like. Also, this RV has LED lights for tail lights, so these are a lot brighter when you're going down the road at night, or even during the day. It helps people see when you're braking versus the old style incandescent bulbs. This would be a lot safer and brighter. Also, longevity wise, these will basically last you a lifetime, and they do use less power, generate less heat. This RV does have 2 AC, so it is 50 amp service. It has an outside shower with hot and cold water, so if you're at the beach or all muddy, you want to wash off before you go in, it'll help keep your RV clean so you don't have to worry about cleaning during vacation time. Here we go, come around this way. This is the exhaust for the propane furnace. This is the gas and electric 6-gallon rapid heat water heater, so you can have hot water no matter where you are, as long as you have main power or propane. This is the satellite hookup. If you want to add satellite, it's really easy. It's already prepped. And then also cable. This is the freshwater hookup, so if you go dry camping, you can take potable water with you no matter where you go. This is the city water connection if you're at an RV park and you have continuous water supply. This is where you hook up. This is the black tank flush. So the black tank's important because not all RVs come with it. And if you don't have this, you have to get your hands dirty, stick a wand down the toilet and wash it out, or do the old trick of putting ice in the tank. But with this, it does a very efficient job of cleaning your tanks. That reduces smell, and it also gives you a more accurate reading on your tanks versus not having this. And then here's the other side of the pass-through storage. And this is where your other propane tank's located. For the outside, I definitely want to save the best for last. This is one thing that really impresses me with the Arctic Wolves. We've carried the Cherokees for a while, but I'm glad they decided to step up their game and offer this Arctic Wolf. So this RV does have auto leveling, so this will save you a lot of time and frustration, a lot of cursing when you're setting up, at least an hour of time. So all I have to do is press this one button and it will totally level itself out, and you can just sit back and watch and enjoy a nice cold drink. And then also this is the docking lights that are on the cap that I mentioned at first. So now we can go inside. Now you're going to see it's a little bit dark in here, but the reason why I did that is because I just really love the lighting on this Arctic Wolf. So let me give you an overview here. So now this is just the LED lights that are included on the inside. Looks pretty neat. So if you're having a movie night or something like that, you know, you can just hang out and have the nice blue lights here versus just the regular standard LED lights that I'll go into later. But let me walk around this for you. So if you can imagine, you know, you can have a little bar area here that's got all the lighting. You can have a blender here if you need to. Tons of storage for bottles and cups, whatever you need. And it also has USB chargers in addition to the standard chargers. And even the oven on this one has LED lights as well. You have LED lights underneath the counter, LED light on top of the slide here. So let me just walk around real quick, give you a better idea. And it is rather bright outside, so you can't get the exact full effect, but you can see to an extent what's going on in here. This is the main control panel, controls all the lights and the slides. Let me go ahead and turn these on now. Here we go. So, as I said, these are LED lights. They're pancake LEDs. They're low profile. They also use less power, generate less heat, and these lights also will last nearly a lifetime. You have some more lights here. These are controlled individually. It kind of depends on the switch system. And then you have these Edison bulbs that give a nice effect with that glass design. There we go. Turn this one on as well. Alright. So, one great thing about the Arctic Wolfs, they're very space efficient. So, the pantry is located behind the television. So you have two lights there, so you can see all your cereal, chips, whatever you got going on in here. Huge pantry. And this is where the TV goes. And the radio is all in one, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, and has auxiliary input, headphone output, and USB, so you can play nearly anything through it. This is the dining table. The whole family can sit here, enjoy breakfast or dinner, lunch, whatever, play a card game, Monopoly, whatever you'd like to do. And then also when you're sitting here, if you're in a colder temperature, you do have this fireplace. Now you have to have main power to have it on, but it's great because you can just have a light show to add ambiance, or you can have heat and a light show. So you do have the propane furnace, but if you want to save propane, you can run electricity with that. Here's some Edison bulbs here over the dining area, and you have lots of overhead storage. Great thing about this RV is 50 amp service. But one thing that's really important is this AC is directly over the couch. So during the hot Texas summer, you know, if you want to come inside and cool down, if you have this vent open, which it is right now, all that cold air will blow right here. If you close it, it will flow through the vents to more evenly cool the RV. But if you're sitting here, it's going to cool it down really, really well. Also, this couch does fold out into a bed. I know you're looking at a bunkhouse model too, but this one's flexible because you can sleep two adults easily, and it's very comfortable. And you do also have the two recliners, you know, if somebody just wants to crash out here as well. But continuing on over here, it does have two nightstands. So you have plenty of room for drinks or food, whatever you need. And you have chargers here as well, regular chargers and USB, so you can keep your devices charged if you need them. And that is available on both sides. One important thing about the Arctic Wolfs that I really like is that they do these blackout shades, so you don't have to worry about fumbling with blinds like on some other units. And they're really easy to open and close. When you're driving down the road, you're not going to get all jumbled to where you have to fix them and everything. It's just really nice and keeps the heat out really well. There we go. So going back to these recliners, great thing about it, whenever you have main power, these are heated and they do have a massage function. And honestly, I've really only seen that functionality on really high-end fifth wheels that are, you know, over 6 figures. But you do also have blue LED lights in the cup holders as well. Really good amount of storage right here. And these are Thomas Paine designer recliners. They're not just some cheap recliners. They're very nice.